Today, I want to talk to you about a topic that's very important. It's essentially life or death, which is home invasions. Now, there's always going to be people that tell you home invasions never happen or you don't really need to worry about home invasions. But the sad reality is that it happens a lot and it happens more than you can imagine. So, last statistic that I looked at showed that there were over 3,000 home invasions in the US per day, which is a staggering number. So, knowing that we should all be prepared and have a plan of action, what to do if a home invasion were to happen. Now, I think we've all been taught the total opposite of what we should be doing. We've been taught by movies to, if you hear something in the middle of the night, go inspect it, see what's going on. But in reality, that's probably the worst thing you can do. In a home invasion, your ultimate goal should be to keep as much distance as possible from you and the bad guy. And then two, buy yourself time so you can have reinforcement come help you. So those are vital. And going in the middle of the night to inspect a noise you heard is not wise at all. Because at that point, you're half asleep, the house is dark, someone can easily catch you by surprise. So you want to avoid that. Now, what should you do then, right? Like that's the main thing. What should you do if there is a home invasion? And my whole thought process on this is have a strong point defensive position. So what exactly does that mean, right? Basically, in the civilian space, what you want to do is you want to have a designated area where you get to as soon as you realize an intruder is in your house or you hear a a noise that's not normal in the middle of the night, get to that spot. Now, when you're at that spot, you got to make sure there's a few things that you can use, right? One is a weapon. Now, you want to be able to get to that spot and have something where you can defend yourself with, which is extremely important. And that's a whole new topic of its own. All I'll say is don't bring a knife to a gunfight because that's never going to end well. Like, this is not the movies, and that's not going to end well for you. So, with that said, have a weapon to defend yourself with. Two, surveillance. Surveillance is key. Before really thinking about this thoroughly, I wasn't a big fan of having cameras inside the house. But after really thinking about a scenario like a home invasion, it just made sense to have cameras inside the house because say you're in your designated area, you have a weapon with you. What's the next thing you want to do? You want to know what's going on in the house. So if you can just pull up your phone and see exactly all the cameras, what's going on in each room, that just gives you such good um, the benefits are unreal because at that point you're not going to be caught by surprise. And on the flip side, you can catch someone by surprise because you are in your space where it should be low visibility and you can see everything that's going on as someone's coming up the stairs or someone's entering your bedroom. You know exactly where that individual is, and then you can start really defending yourself at that point. So surveillance is key. So I'm just going to quickly circle back because I don't want to muddy up the water by providing too much information. I want to just focus on the key components, which again, if you hear something in the middle of the night, don't go inspecting it physically, right? Like have an area where you can set up, where you can see everything that's going on, and then you can defend yourself if you need to from that point. um and then also, have that conversation with your family. Like if you're alone, then you don't really need to worry too much about that. But if you have kids, like have that conversation with them. Tell them like if you hear something late at night, like I don't want you to come out of the room. Stay in the room until I come and get you. So having that conversation, having the knowledge that like intrusions happen, and you should have a plan. And what that plan should be is to have a strong point defensive position. So I'm really curious to get your feedback on this. Um, I know each scenario, each house is a little different. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you watching the video.